What is up, my friends? Good morning. You're very welcome along to Tuesday morning's Anfield Agenda news roundup. I'm getting really excited because we are just 3 days away from our live show in Cardiff and 5 days away from our final ever stage show in Liverpool at the Hot Water Comedy Club. We're also going to have Carl Porter and David Lynch with us in Liverpool. If you'd like to come along and see us, tickets are priced at just £15. It's an all ages event and you can get your tickets at the link in the description of this video. This video is sponsored by Surfshark, the best VPN on the market. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Using Surfshark, we here in Ireland can access other countries' Netflix libraries or other streaming platforms like DAZN in Spain for all those important Premier League games. Surfshark keeps you safe and private by protecting everything you do online. Everything. When your device connects to the internet, all that information is, in a way, blurred out. Surfshark is particularly useful for keeping you safe from being hacked if you use public Wi-Fi. Let's say you're in a cafe, you're at college, you're out and about, they've got you covered. Surfshark allows you to use one subscription on unlimited devices, meaning you can share your account with friends or family or that neighbour who's a little bit cheap. On top of all of this, Surfshark offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can also upgrade to Surfshark One, which includes the VPN, an alert system for breaches related to your data, such as emails and credit cards, and an antivirus software for your desktop. Our sign-up offer gives you Surfshark VPN for a little over €2 a month. Simply scan the QR code on screen right now or use the link in the description and enter the code Anfield Agenda at checkout. So the first story today is one that broke late last night, and that is Liverpool having contacted, at least according to reports in Italy, Genoa about Morten Frendrup, who they value at about £21 million. Now, I don't know if this dude is the answer in defensive midfield. I do know there's automatically going to be a lot of people saying it's a cheap option, but sometimes the cheap options are okay. And Andy Robertson, as an example, sometimes the cheap option can just be a gem that nobody else has unearthed. So if Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes decide to go in with Frendrup, then I'm going to be right behind him from the off. I would like to see us splash some cash on some proven quality as well in this window, but I am open-minded and it is about filling those positions, so let's wait and see if anything comes of this one. He is a defensive midfielder, but he can also play in either full-back position. Again, we're talking about versatility, so let us know your thoughts on this, and of course, as the week goes by, we should see some development on whether this story is true or not, but it's an interesting one to kick us off today, and again, a name that's come completely out of the blue. Now, Joey Veerman was another name that was doing the rounds yesterday with regards to Liverpool. They being PSV Eindhoven, had put in an offer for Sepp van den Berg of €10 million that Liverpool rejected, and then some news came out about us apparently being interested in their midfielder. I don't believe that's the case. Even over in the Netherlands, they're rubbishing that report, so let's wait and see what happens on Frendrup. But until now, Ederson is the one for me, but I'm open-minded, as I said, so let's wait and see what happens. Now, there has been a report coming out of Marca in Spain that suggests that Nico Williams is going to remain at Athletic Club Bilbao this season. My only guess here can be that Barcelona couldn't get the money together to make that deal happen, hence they're pursuing Dani Olmo, and they would have liked to have got both of them in, but I do think it will be a move that will happen in the future. To Barca, I mean, not necessarily to Liverpool. Marca have said that he's decided to remain at Bilbao for the next season, and it's a blow to clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, Barcelona. I just think it'll come down to the numbers. Barca probably haven't got the wiggle room at the minute to make it happen, particularly on the wages that he's rumoured to be at, which is about 250 to 300,000 euro per week at Athletic Club Bilbao. So, you know, over to you to see what you think, but it's just one that we can rule out again from a Liverpool perspective, but no real surprises there. It had been thought of for quite a while that it was going to be Barca or stay at Athletic Club Bilbao. Now, David Lynch has been speaking a little bit more about Wataru Endo, speaking to Get French Football News, and he said that Liverpool are potentially open to the idea of selling Wataru Endo if higher offers are submitted. The €14 million offer that was sent away from Marseille was said, no dice, no deal, no money, no, not high enough. And they didn't come back in because they went and signed 2 other players. So now everyone's kind of waiting around to see if another club is going to come in. David has spoken about some interest from the Bundesliga in Wataru Endo. And again, it just remains to be seen if Liverpool will move him on. But surely we don't even consider moving him on until we have a defensive midfielder reinforcement brought into the club. Also, I'd like to see what the valuation is that Liverpool have on Wataru Endo. I wouldn't imagine it could be too high, taking into account his age, of course, and the fact that we didn't pay too high a fee from ourselves. So let's wait and see what happens on that front. With regards to another young player, I say another young player like I've just been speaking about one. With regards to a young player, although Wataru's young at heart, so maybe we can let that one slide. Liverpool face Matthias Angele competition. So we said the other day about a young defender from Bordeaux who Liverpool were very interested in bringing in. Well, according to L'Equipe, it's not looking likely because there are many clubs in France that would like to bring him in to their structure, and that he wants to finish his footballing education in France before a potential move abroad. It goes on to talk about the likes of Saint-Etienne, Stade de Rennes, Lens, Nantes, Montpellier, all interested in signing the young defender. Liverpool still are there or thereabouts, but you've got to say, if he wants to stay in France, probably makes sense that he stays in France and finishes his development. Now, as you know, Liverpool are over in the US of A on their pre-season tour, and I read a really interesting fact on The Athletic with regards to Liverpool's following in the United States of America. So they wrote, according to data from audience research company Global Web Index, Liverpool have, are you ready? 24 million fans over in the United States of America. That is quite the number, and of course Liverpool are very much looking to tap into that market right now as they're over there. We do have 2 more games coming up on the pre-season tour of America. Arsenal on Wednesday in Philadelphia and Manchester United on Saturday in Colombia, and both of those games are fully sold out. There was plenty of empty seats for the Liverpool game against Real Betis, but Liverpool for the next 2 games completely sold out. Obviously it's probably a mixture of fans from both clubs coming together, and obviously Betis probably aren't as widely followed in the United States as Liverpool, Arsenal and Manchester United. Now, the last thing I have for you guys today is from Fabrizio Romano, and it's the story that I warned you all for 6 to 8 weeks now was not going to go away, and it is, of course, Anthony Gordon. Fabrizio Romano has said Liverpool's interest in Anthony Gordon remains strong. He is a player they really rate internally. And like I've always said, that is the same the other way around. He wants to come to Liverpool. He has eyes to come and play for the club he supports, the club he grew up supporting, and the club whose academy released him when he was just 9 years of age, I believe. So, I know it isn't the sexiest name in the world, and I know that many Liverpool fans will have other targets, but all I can say to you is what I've always said. I can only give you the news. I can only report what we're being told, what we read, or what we know ourselves, and I've always found that the interest, and any journalist I've spoken to and mentioned Gordon's name, it is a name that there is some substance to. I don't know if it'll be a deal for this summer. It could come down to Newcastle agreeing a new deal with him or not, with a release clause. The longer it goes on, the more it plays into Liverpool's hands, because of course Newcastle only have, well, less than 2 years now to run on his current contract. They're going to want a new deal. He might get the chance to make the move to Liverpool, and if the numbers add up, I think Liverpool take the plunge and make Anthony Gordon a Liverpool player. That is it from me, my friends. We will be back tonight at 8:45 with the late night agenda. A new podcast episode also dropping this morning as well, where I go through all the latest transfer topics. So do give that a listen if you get a chance. Just search Anfield Agenda on whatever your favourite podcast platform is. And I will see you guys hopefully back here tonight at 8:45, where we'll go through everything in more detail. Have yourselves a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to get your tickets to the Anfield Agenda live show. Catch up with you soon. Bye bye.